my dance in these $1,000 pants. Don't disrespect me and my mans. Bam, a whole lot of choppers on your ass. Scram, we just putting dollars on your head. This ass nigga gave his mama to the feds. Little brother, big brother, side I got the dress. DZ, DT, side I keep the bands. Little bitch can't keep her pussy out my hands. Got a real hood rat sookie on my hands. Whole stack of blues rolling cookies on their ass. I be in the bay rolling cookies on their ass. I be in the nuts, weed got me as busted. Cause I can't be jealous of weed, I'm never stressed. I see the booty from the bottom of that thing, a double decker. Let my white boy shoot on that thing, he sound decker. Heard you used to chew on that thing, had a selector. I be popping all the pills like he pledges. These drugs ain't a joke, my nigga, I'm just telling. Your manager got you on the shelf and he selling. They wanna see me do my thing in these brand new VV chains. Don't disrespect me and my game. T-shirt full of blood stains. Already had dirt on your name, now your best friend got a t-shirt, your name dig that. Hate by swerving your lane, AK hit a nigga in the stomach, knock off 6-pack. Like soon as it hit a click clack, you know that's the end of it, rap, that's the end of the bullshit. You know I got a full clip, walk out and use it. Walk right past your bitch and had to say excuse me. I thought she was a groupie, couldn't find out, bitch pulled up around with a goofy.
Trying to find us on YouTube.
They're live. Oh, you now added a live.
Oh, cool. It says Truth Point is live.
Welcome to Truth Point, everybody. My name's Derek. This is Wint Drill. You've actually seen Wint Drill here for the first time. Been Jordy Askins.
Can you imagine?
Jordy Drill Askins?
Like very online.
Jordy Drill Askins is kind of a cool nickname. Where do we go now that the chat is so horny after hearing that Sada Baby song? Like, where do we go?
Horny? What is this?
I think
you Austin
they're
Powers
either
now?
horny or they're ready to rob a bank. I can't tell.
Yeah, Sada Baby.
Yeah,
that's an accurate description. I think that was very well said.
Well said.
I'd rob a bank in Burbank.
Woo!
Did you see that the Burbank post office apparently
got robbed?
No, like the little boxes in front got closed down. Like it's part of the mailbox shutdown.
Shit.
People were taking pictures of the Burbank post office, which is a beautiful post office. So.
It is a nice post office.
You still go there, have your coffee?
I honestly, if they had a little coffee shop, maybe.
Go to the
It's pretty.
post office.
It's
Hey, what are you
Kim,
Hey,
Trevor, hi.
like, what are you sending there? What do you send? Oh, you send it to mom? That's
It's a
great.
even
very
show
good
up with
environment.
mail.
That's my favorite
He
post office.
shows up to smell the
because
boxes.
Other post offices are just like not as
I
warm.
love this cardboard.
exciting.
This
The
tape.
downtown Burbank post office, beautiful.
Shout out to Burbank.
Yeah.
It does have. It's centrally located in a way. It's not too big where you can't go do stuff. You can park there. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of parking.
It's just, you know what the main thing for me that is a big sway on the no side for me for Burbank is the heat. It's so deep
Hot.
in the San Fernando Valley that
Yeah,
like,
it's hot.
you know,
I don't
I'm getting
miss that.
laced into by the sun every time I go there. It's Skin Cancer Awareness Month.
I always think about how crazy, like, just to say, because it's an LA thing to say, like, or maybe New York, where like, hey, you can actually park there. I'm like, other states are probably like,
Oh my God.
you're literally excited that they have parking. It's like the dumbest shit ever.
It's funny how it's becoming less and less, though. I feel like you hear more people just like moving to Burbank.
Yeah.
But then it was.
Burbank, Studio City.
I had to do those when I was at NBC Page. I had to do those tours, right, where you'd like walk the people around the studio in the Jack McBrayer suit that he borrowed from me all the time because we have the same build,
Was
aka Buff Boys.
Blue or gray?
Shout out
At
to
both.
Jack.
I was
One of my
right
best
there in
friends.
between. So I remember that part of the tour was us to be like, well, so this is this is Burbank, and over that hill, that's where Hollywood is, and that's where everybody thinks the magic's happening, but actually it's right here in downtown Burbank. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, there are studios and shit, more of like offices, but like, stop it. Why did they tell me?
Warner Brothers Studios is not downtown Burbank, I guess, but
It's downtown.
Burbank.
Or it's
You got
Burbank.
Nickelodeon. You got a lot of stuff in
I
Burbank.
think that over that bridge counts as like Burbank, and then you like
Yeah.
right where Nickelodeon.
You got Bob Hope Airport. Come on, man.
right, but that's
Yeah,
does
but
that
hey,
count as
listen,
downtown Burbank?
listen. Now, we're talking streaming. Streaming ain't in Burbank, all right? Streaming's in the fucking wood, boy.
I don't see us on YouTube yet. I was trying to pull up the.
We're on there. Just
It
as
is
Truth
the wrong label, but
Oh.
the great
because you know
intros on
we're
it.
getting that big
Sloppy.
push this week, so they decided to
Sloppy.
really give us the push and pretend we're somebody else.
Yeah, they get pretty good numbers on YouTube. So
Should we,
Yeah, let's run it up.
should we do the should we do the rules?
Yeah, let's do them.
You gotta do a siren when you do that one. Because it's Officer Haskins.
Like your remote car lock.
So the rules: if you are pitching and you want to send us something to look at, the link must be dropped in the Adult Swim streams chat. We do not click on links in the YouTube chat. And then please fill out a release form because we will not be able to pay you if you do not do that. So those are the two rules, really. Eric, did everyone get paid last week?
New rules.
They did, and let me address that. Quit asking when your payment is coming in. It was always coming. It might take up to a week, but you will get your money as long as you leave a release form.
Eric, it takes you a week to
Sometimes.
Venmo somebody?
Sometimes.
And I really hate
It's not
owing
that-
anybody anything. So, you know that my
Then
debts
you
are
must
squared away.
fucking hate me then. Jesus Christ.
Like when I went to college, every time I was like, nope, here teacher, take. I ain't owing you shit. All right?
Wait a second. What? Oh, you weren't gonna even turn nothing in.
No.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Wasn't gonna take the homework home. Here you go. Tuition. Wow.
Students, please do your homework. It's important.
Yeah, stay in school.
Is it right now? Is it?
Yes,
Is it?
actually, it's
With
actually
school-
important
with
probably
school-
to be a self-starter more than anything because
But self-starter doesn't mean do your homework.
to keep up with the things and probably to learn more because like, look, a lot of people
Jordy,
will probably fall
self-starter
behind. I'm just
doesn't
saying,
Yeah.
like,
Do-
be a,
a
do
real
your
self-
homework and then also read ahead. How about that?
And read ahead. The
Jordy.
fuck?
Jordy,
What?
I hope school is everything that you believe it to be.
I'm just saying that it's gonna be a rocky semester at least. So
You have
don't
the
trust your
tools.
teachers to guide you.
Kids have the tools to do whatever they want these days.
I understand
It's all-
that, and they should use those tools to.
Yeah, Eric is
Stay up
working
with their
from home
studies.
and blazing resin hits all day long.
Maybe have a caller.
You could do that.
We do have a caller.
Okay, let's get this caller.
All right, let's get him in.
What does resin feel like, Eric, while you're working?
Aaron.
from home?
Aaron.
You know when I mess things up, it's always the resin's fault.
All right, he's here.
Hey, what's going on?
You know,
What's up, man? You got a pitch for us?
Hanging in there. Yeah, I got a pitch for you guys tonight.
Great.
I'm
Let's hear it.
dropping it in the chat right now. It's something new. It's a game show. I know I haven't seen too many game shows in the weeks I've been watching. I dropped the sizzle trailer in just now, and then the packet as well.
Cool.
What? Oh.
Welcome back to Celebrity Face Morph. I'm Eric. You know my co-host Barry.
If it's your first time watching, we have 5 rounds and you need 5 points to win. You have 3 minutes per round and 3 hints per round. And in 3, 2, 1.
Well. Uh-oh. Okay.
Definitely not Scarlett Johansson.
I mean, they're almost the spit and image of each other, but no, this is not ScarJo.
Hey! Is this Harry Potter related?
So the ears are Keith Richards, and the back of that hair is definitely his.
Ah, you've got it. You've identified the base. The entire background is Keith Richards.
I do not know why I went right into politics. I thought I knew my politics like that.
It's a bold move.
Oh my. Well, you know. So we've got Gallagher.
Ooh, yes!
And we've got Carrot Top. It's not one of Drew Barrymore's childhood roles, is it?
Unless she's a secret time traveler, then no.
I'm gonna have to say the eyes and the mouth belong to my friend Adam Devine.
Where do you see James Taylor? And then it's not James Taylor.
Wait,
tell me it's Dennis Rodman.
Yes, the nose is Dennis Rodman.
I've definitely seen my always tired friend, Post Malone. That's
Yes, that is Post
tattoos
Malone.
for the ages.
I'm just taking it all in. Just taking it all in.
My hints were
All right.
garbage, but you
Yeah,
got
I think
there
we got it.
anyways. That's all points, meaning
Seems fun.
you
I
won.
want to play. I'd probably be
Well,
good at it.
then you are
I'd be
in
so
luck.
bad
In
at
the
this.
packet, at the bottom of my packet, I do have faces for y'all to guess. The only hint I'll give you right now is that they're Adult Swim faces.
I
Mm.
wish that they were.
I will
a
say
little
there
less
is
focused.
a very similar mini game played on Fish Center already with
Mm.
face guessing. I remember seeing that, but
That's okay.
yeah,
There's
just saying.
a lot of faces.
Adjacent.
I'm very bad.
Yeah, Jordy
at
would
faces.
suck ass
would,
at this game.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't play.
All right,
And
And my hints are worse, so they wouldn't help.
Yeah, I'm face blind, so
What is it? The term for it again?
face blind.
Celebrity
No. There's a
face
there's a.
Oh yeah, I don't know. The,
Oh, okay.
You're thinking of
Brad Pitt has it too.
Brad Pitt has it too.
Jordy and Brad Pitt are the only people I know who have it so far. But I want to meet more people.
I regret to inform you that I do not have access to your document.
Oh, let me try one
Let
other
me clear
document
my
then.
throat.
Cam
Cam has spun that record. Cam has spun that record.
I
So
don't.
many
It's
times.
too old for me.
No, you gotta spin that. Come on.
It's
man.
not. I'm like I have to feel like I'm a real New York hip hop DJ to play that one.
It's a classic.
I know, but it's like I'll play it in an edit of something. But
I'm just
it is a
throwing
little
them right now. It should be in there.
Is this a different link or is it
past my pay grade.
Could be a different link that says Celebrity Face Morph Packet.
Okay.
Why don't you just tell us how it works? I mean, just
Yeah,
watching
this
it,
is how it works,
Okay.
yeah.
I think I got it. But is
Yeah,
there certain rounds?
Well, so there's 6 rounds. There's wild card. There's sports. There's television, music, TV, and politics. We just filmed the first episode where it's battles. So it's one person versus another. We found that the competitive element just made the game move smoother and sort of faster. So we're putting those out. But the trailer for the one that you saw was just utilizing one contestant. And yeah, if you see the packet up, at the bottom of the packet is where I have faces if you guys are interested in guessing some faces.
Should we get some faces or should we?
wait.
Let's do one.
Yeah, so right there, these are where the
This one?
faces you guys can guess
Whoa,
are. As
that
well
looks
as
like-
anyone in the chat.
So that's John C. Riley somewhere. No, hold on.
Ooh,
It
you
kinda
are
looks like-
seeing John C. Riley. You are not seeing John C. Riley in the eyes, but
The
you
lips.
are seeing John C. Riley in
Oh.
the face area.
Oh,
Right.
So that's the base. There
I know those lips.
Yeah, I know those lips too.
Are those
Would you
Heidecker
like
lips?
a hint
No,
about those
It's not
lips?
Heidecker.
Alrighty, so they're all
Ooh.
Adult Swim.
Yeah, Tim Heidecker is the mouth, leaving who
Oh,
to be
thank
the
you.
eyes.
Is it Greg Turkington?
I'm a lips guy.
The lips are Tim Heidecker, which I think tells you who
The
the
hair
eyes
is
are.
Eric Wareheim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
those are the 3 faces in that face morph. There's 3 others. I know you guys probably don't have that much time, but if you'd like another, there is another below.
We'll do
down.
one more.
Okay. I think the next one's a medium level difficulty.
For some reason, it doesn't want to scroll. That's fun.
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
stop when you reach this page. Whoa. Was it scrolling? Wait, what's going on?
It should be below.
All right, here we go. We got that guy, and now
3 in this track. Oh,
You
that
got
one's
Hannibal
pretty
Buress.
easy.
Hannibal Buress and
And Eric.
you got
Eric.
Eric.
I know those lips.
Think
Mr.
they're Eric.
Potato
Yeah,
Head
Ty-
lip.
I'm just gonna say
Yeah, you
Tyler's
guys
in there.
immediately got that one.
Hey, we got, yeah. The black gave
Yeah,
itself away.
you guys get it.
The
So
black
pretty
was
much
obvious.
we pair people against each
All right,
other.
I mean,
at
look, this
point.
is what I'll say. I appreciate you coming in with the game show. It's always interesting to see. I don't know if there's enough here to keep it continually interesting. I think
Okay.
part of me goes to YouTube because it's something that you see on Facebook and something you see on YouTube where it could probably on TV. It is fun to play, but I just don't know for how long. You know what I mean?
This
I
is
don't
what
know
I'll
how
say.
long.
I think you're right, Walter. I would say though, and for this purpose of the show, if the next pitch or any pitches can beat 5 minutes of entertainment for me, which is the maximum amount of fun I would probably have playing this game, then you'll probably be number one. I would have at least.
That was the biggest backhanded compliment
At least
ever.
fun. I can tell I would have at least 5 minutes of fun. I'm not saying I couldn't have more. I like it. I like games. I play too much.
Cam plays a lot.
I like games.
But Walter, where is he on the board?
He's number one.
Damn, fool. You just showed up and got number one? Let's go.
Wow.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for calling, man. I thought it was creative.
Creative is the word you would use? This is a very familiar thing.
When's the last time we got a game show?
Okay, but
game,
this is like a game that's on like every social media.
You're just not going to give him any credit.
No, I'm being honest.
Listen, I like
Cam,
it.
I know you
Do
like
we
to
have
be
a
fake.
question, Eric, while we wait for the next caller?
Yes, we do.
I mean, you could pitch an idea for an existing show, but you're not going to probably win the fucking money or anything.
For existing shows, like
a remake.
If you come in
like
with your
people are going to
already
just
spec
call in and
script.
pitch Rick and Morty ideas. Like, look,
well,
we should give him Dan Harmon. We should give out Dan
pitch.
Harmon's. We should give Dan Harmon and Justin's email on here one day.
That'll be a good prize. I think we should do that.
That should be a prize. Like, here's Dan Harmon's email.
Here's Justin's cell phone.
Yeah. They do like to hear from the fans.
Back in the day, though, when Walter was probably assistant, he had to read what's called spec scripts, which are people's take. He probably still reads them because he likes them so much. But back in the day, people would, as writers, to be represented by agents, they would have to write their version of an episode of an existing show, like The Office or Workaholics, which is my favorite show, to get sort of like put up for a writing position. So with that said, people used to do that all the time, and that was sort of the metric of measuring how you would get into a writing room. That shit don't fly. Never flew with us, but I don't see any specs. I haven't seen a spec in 8 years.
You ain't seen a speck of dignity.
Ooh. The way it rolled off your tongue.
Yeah, it didn't come out as clean as I wanted.
Too many Mike's Hards for Walt.
I'm drinking this Sum 41.
Oh, what? Do we have a caller coming in?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like he's just about ready.
Eric, it's only been 8 minutes.
He's ready.
Since the last one.
Hey.
I wish the back of the jersey was last name Sum and your number was 41. Then you'd be really rocking.
What does it say on the back?
Oh shit.
We scared him.
What's up, man?
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
I like the shirt.
How you doing?
Is your beard dyed blue? Or is that like
Yes,
the color? That's fine.
It's God. Thank you.
That's it. You got a pitch for us?
So my name is Rich Tate, and I'm here to present my cartoon, Rich Tate Animated. And it's about me controlling my ego. So I have like this ghost floating around. It floats around with me everywhere, and that represents my ego. And whenever I'm feeling like insecure or afraid, or I have like, I'm start doubting myself, my ego has the ability to get inside of me and turn me into an obnoxious, materialistic asshole. And I have, an actual animated preview for you guys.
Sick.
Right here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Standing
We're
by for
following.
the link. Rich Tate, gotcha. Okay.
Hey.
Damn, man. These motherfuckers got no tight brownies in this aisle. All I see is crackers. Niggas.
What's up with niggas? Where you at, Groove?
Shit, nigga, at Walmart.
Alright, well, bro, I ain't that far away. I'm like around the corner. I'll meet you there.
Alright, cool. I'm in this crack ass aisle looking for some brownies and shit.
You stupid, nigga.
What?
Hey, my nigga, I know you ain't out here cooning.
Oh no. You know me, Rob, man. You know I'm never cooning, bro.
Alright, just checking.
Alright, bro. Alright. Man, like, I really can't find no brownies in this aisle. All I see is crackers. And I'm black. Black people don't like crackers. Hey, excuse me, bro. But, all I see is crackers in this aisle. Can you please direct me towards the brownies or something?
Yeah, all I see is crackers in this aisle, too. Shoot. And only 2 brownies.
2 brownies. So, are the brownies here, or are they in the back room or something?
Now, you and me both know that's where they keep the brownies. In the bag.
You know.
All right.
Well, can you like bring the brownies out to the front then? Cause I'm trying.
So, tell us about the show.
So it didn't get to the part where he actually gets inside of me and turn me into the ego version of myself, and I'm gonna.
Oh, that ghost thing next to him wasn't that thing that was like on his shoulder?
Yeah, but right, I'm following.
Okay.
I know what you're saying. So like, I get that sort of like where you're going with there, but do you have like another episode that you can tell us about? Takes us
right now, that was from like 2 years ago. Everything is like more updated and everything, so I can send you something that's more updated. And hold on, I'm gonna send you that right now. And right now, I'm working on a skit called Bipolar Weave, and it's about the insecurities of Black women in their hair. And I'm pretty much just like promoting like the natural look. But right now, I took like 2 years off, and this is like more of an updated. But this one it's not like, it's just like telling. It just got based like the animations and how I look, and everything's updated, including like my beard and all. But yeah, and that's the brief summary of.
It's tough. It's tough, man, because so much of that was hung on this kind of one joke that if it just banged that hard and you can get that much out of it, that's one thing. Or if it was, but like that's kind of a familiar joke. So I was waiting to see who this person was. I got it real quick from the call.
That episode, it was called Crackers and Brownies, and it was based off like a true story. Like I went to Walmart and I was looking for some cookies, but instead of cookies, I replaced it with brownies. So like the crackers and brownies represents Black and white people.
Oh, I got it.
While I was in the aisle and I was looking for brownies, what the white people in the aisle was assuming I was talking about them when I was saying crackers, but reality I was talking about the edible crackers that spread out behind me on the aisle.
I got the joke. It's just not new territory for me at least.
Yeah,
so
look,
that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for who these characters are. I'm looking for why there is this a trait that he's going to consistently run into these type of situations? Is this like, I don't know much about who the main character is or what he does or who the other characters in the show are.
Yeah, I have other characters, like I'm still developing them and everything. I have to draw them, but the main thing is about me controlling my ego throughout the series. So throughout the series, like in situations that I've come across, whenever I'm feeling like a certain way, like afraid or insecure, my ego gets inside of me and turns me into this obnoxious, annoying.
So your
asshole.
ego jumps inside of you there, and then what do you lash out at everyone in the store, or what happens?
Yeah, so pretty much if you continue watching that skit, the people at the store come at me. They like, hey, you talking about us or whatever, and I'm like, no, I'm talking about actual crackers in the background, because at that point in that year, I think I made that skit like around 2018. It was like a very sensitive year for everybody. Like you couldn't really say anything, and that's what the main concept, the main scenario, the whole thing was, is that I can't even say, be on the phone talking about something. I'm in an aisle full of crackers without people assuming that I'm making a racial slur. So that's what the whole thing was about. It wasn't, you know.
I think that's the trick, because if you've got more to build off of that, like the whole thing, and I get that that's just a small section, but
yeah,
we're looking for hey, how does this expand? Do I really like this character? And it just feels like it rests so much on this one joke that's
so
not
like,
that unfamiliar.
So like pretty much throughout the series, it's like I got my ego with me the whole time. But later on throughout the series, like I find my soul. So then it's like a balance. So like later on, like I'm dealing with all these crazy situations with my ego is fucking up everything for me. And then like, but throughout the series, I hear like a voice. I hear like a voice inside of me, and I'm not sure what it is, but it just flashes. It gives me advice from nowhere, but it never shows itself. But later on in the series, it actually shows itself, and it's my soul. So now I have the balance of my ego and my soul. And then pretty much at the end of the series, you know, whenever it'll be, it's like I come to a conclusion like, hey, I need both of them to survive. I need both my ego and I need both my soul to make me complete, to make the right decisions. Because sometimes my ego helps me out of situations, and sometimes my soul helps me out of situations. So it's like the balance. So that's the whole plot of the whole entire series, opposed to like, you know, talking about bigotry that goes on in America.
Okay, cool. You're on the board for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I think you should work on it. I think Walter's kind of hitting it. I think where you're drawing from, the personal experience is great. I think the using the ego to sort of like as another character to kind of make situations better or worse, and that sort of dynamic. I think, you know, you got to take us to new places. I think the joke ran thin pretty quick. And I would just say come back and have some sort of like, you know, storylines that would probably take up like 11 minutes of time, so that we can kind of see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm working on the bipolar weave skit, and it's gonna be like the biggest one. Like I already had like celebrities, not celebrities, but you know, like these internet people that be making all these funny videos on Instagram. Like a few of them, even Paul Mooney, even like showed up about that particular skit. So it was, you know, I get goosebumps even thinking about that. So I feel like it's all come together. Like it's still early on, but now that I feel like I perfected my craft and everything, and I'm about to throw everything into this next skit, and I feel like that's gonna be it. But I would just wanted some professional advice. You know, I'm always ears. I'm always listening. You guys are professionals. Cool. You know what you're doing. So,
cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, come back. Check in with us.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Where is he on the board?
Is this only the second person?
Yeah, I was on
it's the game.
Stole my line that time.
Man, I don't know.
Felt very thin.
Yeah, put them at. They both felt thin to me, but put them at 2, and let's keep rolling.
I agree.
That's it. Okay.
Rolling.
There's another question if we have to wait.
Rolling. Come on. Rolling.
For you.
My name is Cam.
What's the thing that
Cam
ruins a pitch?
with the pot of bang to bang bam. I want to play upright bass to that song. What's the thing that ruins the pitch?
Eric ruins
every single pitch.
Technical difficulties.
What's the thing?
Resin hits.
What's the thing?
The one thing.
I like, you know, just to throw it back to early days of when I started at Adult Swim. I think me and Walter used to get a lot of pitches where people would write in the like doc, hilarity ensues. Don't ever fucking pitch me anything that says hilarity ensues written in it, because that is exactly what's gonna make your pitch. Okay, don't ever do hilarity ensues.
Show don't tell.
I think it's more of a thing of like what makes a pitch, which I can't really answer, but like the thing, like it's not like they're great and then something. There's not usually like one thing that completely bombs the whole thing. It's usually that idea is not making it in the first place.
Yeah, a lot of times just things that we feel like have been done to death or done a ton of times. It's like, oh, I know where you're going with this. Oh, you're making that joke.
Oh, another thing that's ruined a pitch for me is somebody came in the pitch room and called me a little bitch. That really took
I
me.
remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that. But Miley Cyrus is raw, man.
That'd be amazing. I would take that L if Miley just came and was like, "You're a little bitch." I'd be like, "You're totally right, Mrs. Cyrus."
Who wouldn't you take that from? Like if you're in like, I'm just thinking of like, no, like in a pitch, like we're in a conference room.
I could name you a lot of names, but I'm not gonna on the show. But...
Okay.
What do you take it from
I'm
a
just
man
wondering if,
with
like-
the horniest lights you've ever seen?
Whoa, fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah. I'm ready to
What's
get
up?
horny and hopefully make you guys horny a little bit.
Damn.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
It's like you're in
Kicked
the
off
underground
of
grotto.
YouTube.
When I said that, my phone picked it up like I was trying to look for something.
Go. Giveaway. All right, you got a pitch?
Yeah, so I write, I'm going to drop it in the chat now.
What's
I
the
write
name?
my screen name is Ringo Man.
Gotcha.
I dropped it.
I
So I
like
write,
it.
Go ahead.
you ready?
So yeah. Oh, go ahead. You can give the intro.
So I write short stories. I fuck around with wordplay, and I try to describe things in a fun, poetic, just the most beautiful way. You know, like I'd want to say like Steve was percolating and his tip was ready to toot white wet goop, and his dick was hard as a snail shell, something like that.
Is this all erotic poetry?
Some of it is. What I'm going to show you today is erotic, and I have people. They come into my studio, and I have a bunch of these like fake ass plants here. And
what is your studio?
What's
for?
that?
What's your studio for?
Just weird video stuff for myself.
Oh, okay. I thought it might
Yeah.
have been just like a specifically horny studio or something where you're renting.
No. But
Okay.
I am using Craigslist actors. I don't show them the script first because they won't show up, and then when they get there, they read it.
Yeah,
and
we might have to investigate you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm thinking of like the ethics of like doing
Of
that to
having
your-
somebody reading a horny script?
not letting.
He's
your
talking about they
actors
don't know
prepare
what
for
they
the
get
roles.
into when they show up.
Oh, they have
They
to
don't get
act
to-
it out.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I
they don't
wanna
get
see
they don't
what
get time to
happens.
prepare.
I like
I
to
feel
see
like
this.
that's a disservice to your actors. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, so they're like sitting in a like a little studio or like a little or like a library or a nook or something, reading the story. So I'm what was that? A masterpiece theater, something like that, but just more inappropriate.
All right, what's this show about?
Are you the guy from the casting couch? Is this where we're going?
No. But I have had Craigslist people being like, "Hey, do you like want to do porn?" And I'm like, "No, I just want you to read this weird story, please." But
should
I just
hear,
read a bunch of weird
let's hear one.
stories. They kind, some of them will overlap, and
Oh, there's a video.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
yep.
Like I say, adult. If you're an adult and you're not fucking a dog, it's all good.
This can't-
Do you want me to laugh there, or it says LOL? Hi, I'm Dave Shaffron. Today I'd like to read you a story by my friend Willie, and it's called My Girlfriend. My girlfriend. My girlfriend likes it when I get home and it's dark for me to get a flashlight and crawl into bed and look for the little cockroach head sticking out from her burger buns that's popping out from the back as her legs push the visual feast out the back as her legs pull up and inward. I love to feel my lips on my girlfriend's soft steamed buns and little cockroach head. I love sucking on that little cockroach head. My girlfriend has firm and soft legs. She has them shaved a little past the pant line, so her thighs have a little hair, but it's like really thin and blonde. Surprisingly, her whole leg feels smooth. It's like she was a burn victim and her skin was replaced with baby caterpillars. Some caterpillars are smooth, some have hair. Are they mammals? No one knows. My girlfriend loves to go for rides in my helicopter. Sometimes she'll wear a skirt and hike it up a little bit so her little bug can give me a wink. My girlfriend loves for me to take my Harley Davidson out for a spin. My girlfriend likes to straddle me, facing me while we ride. She pulls her
All
big
right, I
breasts
think I
out
get
and I
it.
squeeze those mashed potatoes with my eyes. I imagine squeezing and it feeling
is that
I
it?
have my hand.
That guy's pretty good for Craigslist.
Is that it? Is that like? Is that the extent of the short? Like
That's
where
it.
you're? Okay.
Uh,
Look, man, I
yeah,
used to do this
yeah,
shit
for
on
this one.
Fiverr when Fiverr was hot. I used to just pay people in other countries like a couple bucks to read something stupid.
Damn, you're like it's like a sweatshop. For...
It is, and I don't do it anymore. But you know, it's funny. I think Nathan For You does this, but cased in a much larger sort of template that like lends itself to like a TV show. I mean, this is like should be one small piece. You can't hang a show on this. Like I think, and also I think for us being Adult Swim, Tim and Eric has done non-actors doing and saying stupid shit. Eric Andre does it. Like we are literally the network that probably pioneered that sort of thing, or did shows with people who pioneered that thing. You got to take it somewhere else, and I feel like if we just have that, it would just not nearly enough. And we're already kind of getting a little burnt out on it because it feels like it's hit a ceiling in a way. So I always think it's funny. I think the way if you're able to creatively explain sexual terms in a way that I haven't heard because I'm a sicko and I like that, but I laughed. So sue me.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, yeah, I think it's just a quick laugh, which is worth a lot to get a laugh, but yeah, it's hard to see more than that.
Feels a little thin.
Yeah.
That's the theme today.
Okay.
Thin.
Thanks, man. Thanks for calling.
Thanks, guys.
What?
It seems like
what's that movie? Is that movie called Thinner?
Yeah.
I just remember the trailer. It's like Thinner.
I just remember the guy when he's all like,
wasn't it a Stephen King thing or something?
Like in his little prosthetics.
I'm surprised you never saw it. I'm surprised you never saw it, Jordy. I'm surprised you didn't see it at the AMC.
I saw it.
Oh, you did?
I saw it on TV. Yeah.
Oh, okay, you saw it on TV.
I just thought it was a TV movie, but I didn't know it had a
that-
theatrical release.
Yeah, it definitely did. It was a fucking commercial that came
Who
on
was
all the
the
time.
dude?
I don't remember.
The dude is from The Big Lebowski. You've never seen it, though.
You've never seen The Big Lebowski?
Where would
I
you
need to
drop-
watch The Big Lebowski again because I've never.
Dude, it's the fucking best
I've never
movie,
been.
dude.
No,
swear.
it was a dude I used to work with at Comedy Central. Used to go to the Big Lebowski Festival, and I'm like, I saw the movie. I've only seen it one time, granted, and I was like, it's cool. And I like.
I saw it later in life.
I like that the dude's name was Walter, and that came up a lot. I fuck with that heavy, but I was like, why are people acting like this is one of the greatest comedies of all time? And I've meant for a decade
I know
to watch
Eric,
it again.
I know Eric is really excited thinking about it, but I will say that
Actually, I
I'm
was really
excited
disappointed
about
when I first saw it. It was coming off of Fargo. I was all excited, and I was like, On subsequent watches, I like it better, but it's not one of their better
I saw
movies.
it like only 4 years ago for the first time, and I thought it was great.
I need to watch it again.
I mean, Big Lebowski.
Yeah, Lebowski.
What's the bowling one with Woody Harrelson? Is that the?
That's Kingpin.
It's better than
See,
Kingpin.
I laugh harder at Kingpin. I've only seen both of those movies once, so I need to watch
Different
them.
kind of
I
movie,
remember
but-
thinking Kingpin was funnier.
How do you guys feel about that on the board? Birdie, would you like to see that? I just threw it at the bottom. I am
It's on the
not-
bottom. They're all thin.
I mean, I hate it, but
I mean,
laughed.
I laughed, but yeah, I don't know.
But it's easy.
Jordy,
You
what's
could-
wrong
It is
with
an easy
being
laugh.
thin?
And
There's nothing wrong with being thin.
Oh.
But when we're talking about pitches, we do not want thin pitches.
I hate thin pitches. That's my fucking problem.
that's the one thing
Not-
that ruins any
There's
pitch.
something wrong with pitches
Thinness.
being thin. Can you just like use that and not,
Yeah, we want our pitches to be thick. Thicken them out, y'all. We need thick pitches.
Unfortunately, I have to agree with Cam
curves.
on that.
Somebody pull up and tell me they got a thick
Curvy
pitch.
pitches.
Mm-mm. Do we have another caller coming?
Stacking.
We do.
You got a pitch that's
Let's
just
see how
stacked.
thick this is.
A pitch with a slim weight. Oh, okay.
What's up? You
Hi.
got a thick
How you
pitch
guys
for us?
doing?
We're good.
Yeah, I
man.
got
How's that white
a,
tea? Is that white tea crispy, or is that
That's
white
out
tea?
the Kirkland
Very.
signature box.
What kind of white tea is
It's
that?
very
man?
crispy.
Do you know what brand?
It's like a shitty Kirkland.
I just guessed it.
Fair
I
enough.
just guessed
Cam,
it.
like-
I'm a white tea connoisseur.
I got this
Yeah,
Here's
you
why
can,
going on. Look at me.
I was either gonna say Kirkland signature out the bag. I can tell by the
Yes.
creases, or Hanes
Because it has
beefy
the
tea.
thick neck thing.
I know my white teas,
Wow,
man.
Cam
I
is
bang
good.
in my white tea.
That's
Slang also in my white
Did
tea.
you say you know your whiteys?
That too.
Let's get into this pitch. Let's let this man pitch.
Okay, so for you guys, I have Adult Swim's very first unscripted reality show, featuring
Big swing
A-list
alert.
contestants.
Daytime fighting.
So essentially this is like a live action celebrity deathmatch meets like Big Brother and MTV's The Challenge, if you guys have seen that.
Yeah.
So it's a 22-minute live action reality show unscripted competition featuring celebrity impersonators, which are called tributes, like with the Celebrity Hunger Games theme. And so what we will do is they will eat, sleep, and compete at a big house while their every move is live streamed 24/7. So the celebrity impersonators will compete in several physical and creative challenges. These challenges, along with a house vote, will determine what two celebrities will face off in a physical elimination challenge. Whoever wins the challenge returns to the house, while the loser is eliminated and executed in front of a live studio audience. So if you guys have seen Big Brother, when somebody's eliminated, they put them in front of a live studio audience and they ask them like, what went wrong and stuff. I think a funny twist would just be to like, so you would have viewers vote for the method of execution, whether it's guillotine, hanging, some, whatever. Eventually the celebrity tributes will be picked off one by one until we get to the final elimination challenge, in which one male and female celebrity will be crowned champ and go home with a cash prize.
Why do you separate them
I don't really know why you
between male and female?
Well, you can't have fake Katy Perry box Charlie Sheen or something.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm curious why or how you see it fitting into Adult Swim network channel, streaming HBO Max, Warner Media, AT&T.
I think these celebrity impersonators are really goofy and naturally funny. You've seen Eric Andre and Tim Heidecker utilize celebrity impersonators in one way or another. I think if you have all these people in a house competing against each other in physical challenges, making them stay in character, it will fit with the theme of like alternative comedy that Adult Swim is the best at. So
yeah, look, on a pure like business level, I think there's a chance if you say, hey, Adult Swim's putting all these celebrity impersonators in a house or wherever and they're competing, people might want to check it out. A live stream 24 hours, who knows, maybe you get a few moments. I mean, I think it starts to be like any reality show where it's like, okay, we're going to put them through these challenges. So obviously it comes down to the contestants, and celebrity impersonators are interesting personalities a lot of times. So maybe there's something to that, but I'm with Cam if the fit is right. But look,
Like if
these
the
reality
fit
shows
is
are so
as nice as your Kirkland Sig tee.
these reality
Army.
shows are so based on the participants, and we haven't done one. Not that we wouldn't, it would just have to feel like, hey, we're doing something new. And that's why I kind of pin this, where it's like, I don't know if we're doing anything new, because that's Adult Swim, is to bring you something you're not seeing. And I don't know if this is something we're not seeing.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, go ahead, Jordy.
Well, the death match part of it is the part where I feel like kind of is just tacked on. Like that's where I'm like, okay, you got these celebrity impersonators, and like find an interesting way in for like a new reality show, and like that feels kind of like a familiar go-to.
The deathmatch
like
part,
yeah,
because there was celebrity deathmatch, but
yeah,
yeah. So, yeah, so like that's the thing where I'm like, yeah, you might have an interesting jumping off point, but like, why utilize them better? And,
I mean, look, you cast one person that's just a star, you get
you get like the situation.
Who knows? It could work. So I'm not knocking the idea. It's just not a groundbreaking idea, and we try to be groundbreaking. So,
well,
thanks
you don't think it would be unique in terms of the content you guys have?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
I don't know what you said, but whatever.
What did you say?
I feel like it's unique in terms of the content you guys have. You guys don't have anything unscripted reality
Well,
show.
but
Yeah,
if I look at VH1, they're doing this. They've been doing this
they're
shit
already
since
doing that.
fucking 2007.
Not with celebrity impersonators.
But if that's the only thing,
with actual celebrities who are out off their rocker a little bit.
and so if this
Yeah,
is
like
like
serious.
discount.
You don't think
I
these
don't know.
people are off their rocker?
I'll tell you
No,
what. I'll tell you what. If you find us 3 amazing characters, we could easily do that. But I'll tell you, you got a 0.3% chance of even us doing an idea like this. You know what I mean?
Damn.
I
Just because we
I
don't
just
make,
wanted
like,
to
reality
offer
shows like
something I feel like is unique to what your existing content is. I think it would be funny to watch these people in a house.
You
do.
might be right. Look, we'll throw it to the chat. Maybe you make the board with this idea, but like I said, it's an idea that's 100% kind of just out there in general in terms of reality shows.
And you should check out Daytime Fighting League, which I'm not trying to be a company man here, but that shit was amazing. They were not celebrity impersonators, but it was a weird.
All right,
we gotta let you go.
Yep.
Thank you.
I'm watching that show Alone on Netflix. It's like the first sort of reality show. It's like Survivor almost, but
The
it's the
first
first
reality
show
show, what?
that I've watched in years, just because it's like I can binge the shit on Netflix.
Is it new?
Yeah, and it's like it's entertaining. It also just makes me think that, like, man, we're still doing the same shit. And like, to your point, Walter, it's like we're a place where we're like we're the fucking tasting kitchen.
Look, I would love to find a new
shit.
reality
Sometimes
format,
it sucks.
You know what I'm saying? That felt like us. That'd be cool. Jordy, if you were in that house, what celebrity would you be impersonating?
So, is it just like a
Okay.
personality?
Janelle Monáe? You said Janelle
No,
Monáe.
no. Is it just a personality?
Cam, what about you? Cam, what about you? What celebrity?
Steve-O.
You can never fucking pull out Steve-O.
Welcome to Jackass.
For one, you can pull out Steve-O for 30 seconds.
Okay, fine. Gyllenhaal. Jake, because everybody always I'm as snacked as Gyllenhaal.
Oh, Cam, did we talk about the Hosier? Hosier, thank you.
Nice. You come on the show and just disrespect the entire band.
I'm sorry.
Did we
no,
talk
I thought
about
it's one
whether or
dude. Is
not-
it not one dude? Anyway, whoever
Right.
the main dude is posted like a thirst trap Insta story that was very cringe, and I thought,
Oh no, I don't follow Hosier, but
yeah, I don't
Give it a
follow him
look-see.
either. It was just on my story.
Do we have a question, Eric, while you loading up a new
I have a
caller?
question. Does that crack the lineup?
I don't think so.
This
No.
lineup, you guys, like, let's go one more because I'm just disappointed.
Damn.
All right. In the meantime, let's see what people have to say.
What?
Okay. Yes, yes. The answer is yes.
Okay, that was
I
a
didn't
quick
even
one. Let's see. How
comprehend
about?
I got that Samsung.
Does passion outweigh college
No.
education for you?
Honestly, if you don't come in here with at least a degree from CSUN, I am out the fucking door. Do not come in here without a BA from at least a 4-year accredited college. No, I don't think passion is the right word, I would say, but like I just say how well do you know this idea, and how is it
Some people
for
could
us?
call that passion.
No, but if you know it versus like I don't want someone coming and be like, dude, but I need to do this. Like I don't know if that is what I'm thinking.
Skill.
No one, you're not checking college degrees at the door, though.
We're not checking
For
college
like
degrees.
pitch? No.
No.
They think I graduated from college, and they gave me this job.
And one other thing that we're not checking, I'm not checking the caller queue. Everyone keeps lobbying me in the chat. Hey, Eric, let me in. I told you, it's outsourced. Mason is handling the caller
Can we
queue.
set up like an
I got
actual
nothing to
fight
do with it.
between you and a caller?
I know,
Eric,
right?
Eric grievances.
Yep.
A COVID
Gotta
fight.
keep them
That's
straight.
what's
I just want them to save their breath for a pitch. Like,
Can you
this one.
box somebody with COVID and not get it?
If he had
Box
like a
them?
mask on.
that sounds risky.
I don't know.
Hey, what's up, caller?
Hey, what's up?
You have a pitch
Let me
for us
send
today?
my. Okay, so this pitch, it's on Frederator's YouTube channel because Frederator, I made it with them, but the rights
wow.
reverted back to me.
How long ago?
You're legit.
It's 5 minutes.
You made it with them 5 minutes ago?
Are you King Kibble?
No, I made it with them 2 years ago. I made the video is 5 minutes long. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Should we start from the beginning?
Yeah, that'd be good. Did I send you
Why
a
don't you name
timestamp
drop
or
what
something?
Frederator is for our audience?
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Explain Frederator.
Because you just did a flex,
Oh.
but I want you to really flex for him.
Okay. Frederator is a cartoon development company. They did like the pilots for Adventure Time, Bravest Warriors. They did My Life as a Teenage Robot back then. One of the guys I worked with at Frederator was Larry, who is the co-creator of Chalk Zone, and he's just like a funny old man. But it was interesting making a short with them. I pitched one pitch to him that was the one that got lighted first, but then that Sony hack happened, and the new executives at Sony didn't like that my pitch was about children making bombs, so I had to make this pitch instead. That's fair
For those
enough.
who don't know,
guess.
I want to say Adventure Time started on Frederator. Am
Yeah.
I wrong about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Shout out Frederator.
Well, let's watch it.
And done.
Yo, T. Hey, yo.
Why
what
are you in
got?
my house?
Door was open. Hey, don't leave me hanging.
I collected like 100 cereal box tops.
Dang.
And dude, I'm gonna mail this in and get a mayor of Cereal Town
Hey,
crown.
let me try.
There can only be one mayor of Cereal Town.
How about I be like vice president? Secretary of cereal?
Dude, you're gonna get me sent to jail.
Go, Chun.
We get it, you can read now. Keep it moving. We're gonna die in here. What the freak is wrong with the door?
The key, doofus. It's like this. We used up our old door, but our landlord Zweigel put the new one on upside down.
Let's move, people.
Can't drop the key in the VCR slot. Thanks, dude. Oh, you want? Who lives like this?
You guys.
This ain't life. I'm gonna get some air. For future reference, this is not where we put the keys. Excuse me, Your Majesty. If you need me, don't need me.
Okay.
I need you to mail this letter.
No.
Wow, did not consider
I
for
mean,
even a
Keep the
second.
door how it is. That's how I
This is
get
great.
in.
Or
It's really good. I mean, it's definitely young, but the designs are really cool. The voices are. Who does the voice of the little masked turtle guy or girl?
I actually don't remember their name. They did a voice on Gummy Bears too. That was, yeah. She also does another voice for a girl character later, but
cool.
Forgetting women, interesting.
That's a problem.
I'm sorry.
so
I don't
this-
remember any of my voice actors' names.
They're all
I-
expendable.
I'm just bad with names.
Dude, this is I mean it's good. Like it gave me a good feeling just watching it. Like it is young. Like I think of my nephews who are like 4 and 6, they would love this. Just the whole serial talk, the way you're doing the door thing. You're really talented. It just feels like, and we can. I will send this to Cartoon Network. It feels like maybe you've gone
I was
there.
just gonna say, like, you're ill. I would just say, come with an idea for us.
Yeah, think about.
That's enough of a proof to me to be like, this. You know what you're doing. You know.
I just need, like, I have no contacts in the industry. Frederator kind of like pushed me out onto the street, so I figured I'd give this a try.
Well,
now
listen,
you got contacts now.
Yeah. Look
Here's the thing.
Frederator.
Here's the thing. We could crush Frederator with one button. If I push the finger down, if I brought this finger down,
No,
it's
it's a
only
good reason.
Frederator.
Walter.
It's a good reason.
We do the same thing to Disney.
I like this turf war you're doing.
They don't want it.
Listen, call back when you have something for us. This is the
Pitch an
place.
idea for us. You're a dope animator. Though, I mean, what I really got was the character designs, which were very like just immediately kind of gravitated towards, which is a very difficult thing to do. A lot of shows we get might have funny writing, but they don't have those alluring characters. You had a lot of those. So I think you need to just look at something that might fit for us. But at the same time, Cartoon Network, everyone checks out Frederator if you're
a little more
if you're in
adult
animation.
near
So-
the end, so that a lot of people think it couldn't be good for kids. But I would be glad to make something for kids. Personally,
I would say go crazy with the adult stuff. You know,
Go
like I think the way that you, which I think is really smart, when a lot of kids shows they present sort of like in dialogue, like what's actually happening. Adults don't need all that exposition. You know, I would say, and in theme, like go crazy with the adult stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Rick and Morty says, "Fuck."
Mm-mm.
What?
Yes.
I don't believe it.
And if you get it on Blu-ray, you hear it.
Nice.
But dude, you're sick. You know you're sick. You come back with some when you got it, and we'll be sure to look out for you.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and let me know if you can get me in touch with anyone at Cartoon Network or something.
Okay, I'm gonna send you Joe Rogan's email after this. Just stand by.
Awesome.
Thanks for calling.
Do you guys want me to post the Bible in chat, or
yeah,
are we good?
I think
That'd be
it
great.
would be
Yeah, that'd be
very
a good
helpful
idea.
for people in chat to probably see your Bible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
All right, thanks, dude.
All right.
Thank
We
you.
gotta do
thank
this
you.
board.
Sort this out.
I mean, is it cheating if we give him? I mean,
Nah, he's
just
number
gotta.
one.
Yeah, he's definitely number
It's
one.
just it's too ill. Jordy, were you about to just sound off and take it away
So-
from him?
I really wasn't.
Because
And
you
I don't,
forgot.
So would you drop Craigslisters off the board here? Is that order?
I mean, I just want to say that I laughed. It's not. I'm not proud of it.
Yeah,
that I
I
laughed.
mean, I did too.
I'm trying to remember what. Oh, Rich Tate was the.
The
the crackers,
crackers,
and
brownies.
brownies.
I put celebrity above that. I think this is the order, but I think it should probably be pretty heavily weighted towards Tyler and Co.
Okay.
Right. So you want Craigslist off or Rich Tate? Because he's
I would
just
keep.
looking
I would keep Rich Tate on. I guess I can't. I'm trying to remember. What do you think?
No, that's fine. Both of them, you know, I think we have the same notes for most of these projects.
All right. Let's divvy it up.
My projects.
Do the money, Jordy.
No, I always do the money.
I'll do it. I haven't done it in a while.
Thank you.
Someone get the calculator ready.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Wait, shit.
I'm gonna go 400, 50, 50.
Hey, that was
I was
easy.
actually gonna
I like
do that.
Yeah, Jordy.
No, Jordy, no, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, you're a narc.
Jordy is always gonna do what.
Don't.
someone
Why?
else
Why am I a narc?
You
for
had the
saying-
opportunity. You
No.
said no.
No. This is
And
good.
now you're just saying.
I approve.
Here's a quick Jay-Z lesson for the viewers. Everybody tell you how to do it, they never done it.
I did the money last time, and I think the time.
Everybody tell you how to do it, they never done it.
Okay. Well, it's not true in this context.
You
There's a
never done
photo
40,
of-
50. Jordy, you've done 450, 50?
No, I have not.
We've been on this 1,000 episodes. You ain't never done 450, 50? 450, 50?
I think there's been a 450.
Well, we'll be
Did you
on
see that
next
picture
week.
of Jay-Z recently, like today or yesterday? He looks sick. He's wearing head-to-toe bowed.
Like COVID sick?
No, like
Hold on.
fire.
Okay.
Hair's crazy. He looks cool for
Being 70?
He's in the Hamptons.
No, he just looks good. Very
Okay.
fashion forward, chic, cool hair.
Go get that
cut.
rock neck. Go get one of them paper plane hats then, Cam.
Jay-Z, if you're watching, buddy.
Cam, I don't think you can pull off a Rock Nation hat. I don't think you can
I
pull off the
wouldn't.
Jordans, or I don't think you can pull off the Rock Nation hat.
I don't wear Jordans. You already know.
Because you can't pull them off.
No shit, dude.
I want you to wear a paper plane hat.
I want you to wear thong sandals.
Dog. No, I don't have no thong sandals. Those hurt my toes, man. I don't got. You got them toes that they don't hurt. They
You wear
hurt my
thong
toes.
sandals. You wear thong sandals in college. I know you did.
No, I did. I never wore thong sandals, except for when I was like 6, because my mom gave them to me and they were cheap, and that's when I realized it hurt my toes. You see what I'm
Damn,
at.
your mom-
See what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing, dog.
All right. Well, congrats to the winners. Doing it again next week. Same bag, same time. I'm correct. That's a great example of the par that you need to be on is the guy that pitched last.
I mean, look, he's next level. He's an
Yeah.
animator. You can't always have something made like that, but when you do, obviously it gives you an edge. But just the creative ideas.
But yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I like that people came with game shows. I like that people came with reality shows. If you can crack that for Adult Swim, that's huge. But it's gonna be very difficult.
Yeah.
I'm mad at my mom giving me them thongs when I was little because I told her so many
Wait,
times.
thong
that they
underwear?
hurt.
God damn it,
Thong
dude.
sandals, dog. They hurt my toes.
I'm just telling you, manager got you on the shelf and he's selling. They wanna see me do my thing in these brand new VV chains. Don't disrespect me and my game. T-shirt full of blood stains. Already had done your name, now your best friend got T-shirt.